back. It's time to take a look at the papers. We have some papers to review. Tayo, where do we start from? Let's start with Complete Sports this lovely Friday morning.
Absolutely. And Complete Sports, the boldest headline is about Kelechi Iheanacho, Super Eagles forward, who's eager to end a 14-month EPL goal drought. I mean, that's a long time to go.
We didn't even know it was that long.
Very long time, but it seems to have found a bit of fun, especially in the
lately,
cups.
yeah.
Right, and it's starting to get game time for Leicester. Perhaps he might just end that goal drought this weekend. Talking about another player for Leicester, Wilfred Ndidi, is looking forward to his 45th start in 45 games. I mean, we'll talk about consistency. 45 and 45 for Wilfred Ndidi. He's a mainstay in that Leicester midfield, and it looks like if he carries on in this particular form, he might just, find himself going to a bigger side, because it's just a very consistent
I think it's a matter
performer.
Of time. It's a matter of time.
Right. Okay, so that's it for Iheanacho. Wish them all the best against Stoke City this weekend in the English Premier League. Still on the Premier League, Manchester United versus Chelsea. Victor Moses is eyeing his first goal against United in 16 games. That's another drought right there that Moses will hope will end this weekend. And last but not the least, Royal returns to France for World Cup duty, set to resume monitoring of Nigerian players. And Ghana's limp into last 16. Doesn't really matter if you limp into or not into the next stage, or you have to run into it. It's qualified. But it was a very disappointing one, though. I mean, after winning 3-0 away, and you come back to lose in front of your home fans, I imagine some of the fans are not very happy.
I think in their mind they've crossed the line already.
A bit of complacency.
Yeah, played a lot of youngsters. Really no excuse.
No excuses.
Really no excuse. Okay. A loss is a loss. So.
Loss is a loss, so better luck next time for Arsenal. The thing is, they're in the round of 16 draw, which will go down later today. It'll be very interesting to see who Arsenal gets in the round of 16 of the Europa League, not the UEFA Champions League. On Sporting Sun, let's move on quickly. £200 million Hazard move. CR7 Zidane apart. Interesting. Ronaldo not interested in this move. I mean, what could tear apart on the manager and the biggest star in the club because of a
I think
£200 million move?
Some of the star players sometimes have a say in some of the players that come.
Right.
And maybe CR7. I mean, well, I don't know how true it is anyway. But just reading it out there, you would want to think maybe CR7 says, okay, this is not the direction you should go. This is the type of player that should come.
Okay, but should a player really have that kind of say? I mean,
well, some do.
Focus on the game.
Lionel Messi, at the point, was choosing coaches at Barcelona. So.
For me, I think
or let me say, was rumored to be choosing coaches.
Exactly, allegedly and supposedly. But for me, I think it's all about Ronaldo. If this is actually through, it is about Ronaldo protecting his territory. I mean, if Hazard comes, where is he going to play? Ronaldo likes to play from the left.
From the left.
Hazard likes to play from the left. So are you trying to bring this guy to come and replace me or what? So I think that's where it's coming from. It's only right as humans to protect your own interest. But we'll see how that pans out. It's going to be a very, very exciting summer transfer window with Real Madrid, especially if you consider how bad they've been.
Especially if Zidane still has a job by then.
Right.
Okay.
Let's move on to Sporting Life.
Sporting Life, our last paper for review this morning. A lot of interesting stories, but this one gets our attention this morning. World Cup finalist Raw sticks with winning Super Eagles, says no time to experiment with new players. That's the lead story, and I guess a lot of us do agree with him. If you're going to bring any player now, it must definitely be an upgrade.
Right.
And I'm struggling to see that upgrade. Any player in any position that is not in the current Super Eagles squad as we speak, and is better than the ones there, I can't think of one.
Yeah,
I can't.
It's difficult, but that's why the coach is there and his scouting team as well. So who knows? They might just
there might just be.
Yeah, there might just be one person. Yeah, you never can tell. Brownie Day, for example, is in La Liga
I think that's
now.
why he went to Spain, so that we could see him more.
And there's a chance he goes on a great scoring run until the end of the season. Let's say scores in double figures.
You won't ignore him.
How do you ignore such a player? So it's very interesting to see how this pans out.
All right, so other interesting stories, talking about the Super Falcons, Oshola, Paranozi, Odega, and 21 others called up. We talked about these top stars not being at the Women's Waffle Cup, and obviously when they return, they would make the Super Falcons better. All right, that's how we have to wrap things up on the show today. We do hope that you've enjoyed what we've been able to do. We'll do this again next week. I'm Yemi Adebayo.
Enjoy the rest of your day and have a fantastic weekend. I'm Tayo Salam.